Hello, everybody. Coming up, a local deputy killed in the line of duty, laid to rest today. Plus, a convicted sex offender is arrested again, and a couple of road closures that you need to be aware of. We have that and more coming up. It's time for News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello and happy Friday, everybody. I'm Akivia McFarland. Thanks for joining us for News 5 Now. We talk about the big stories that we are following for you so far. We see how you answered our question of the day and how you voted in our Facebook poll. And we're going to go ahead and get it all started right now with the big stories that we are following for you, as always. Beginning with number 5. A month-long road closure in Mobile. Eliza Jordan Road is scheduled to be closed from Kelly Road to just north of Airport Boulevard as crews work on cross-drainage pipes beneath the roadway. The closure is expected to begin Monday. Number 4. Nighttime lane closures are expected to begin Sunday as crews work on the Brooks Bridge in Okaloosa County. Westbound traffic will be shifted to the eastbound side of Highway 98 from Santa Rosa Boulevard to Perry Avenue from 9 p.m. to 5:30 in the morning through Thursday. Number 3, the Mobile County Health Department lifts a swim advisory for Dauphin Island's East End Beach. The advisory was issued after high levels of bacteria were detected in the water, elevating the risk of illness for those swimming in the Gulf. Now you don't have to worry about it. You can enjoy some time in the water this weekend. Number 2, a convicted child predator is now facing new charges. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office received a tip from Google and began investigating Walter Rainey. Deputies arrested the convicted sex offender on 5 counts of possession of child pornography. Last year, Rainey was convicted of attempted child sex abuse. And number 1, a deputy killed in the line of duty will be laid to rest today. Services for Jackson County Sheriff's Deputy Michael Jimerson is being held at First Baptist Church of Biloxi. Visitation began at 11 and ends at 1, with a funeral and a procession to follow. Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves has ordered all flags in the state to be lowered at half-staff in remembrance of Deputy Jimerson. He was killed in the shootout with a woman on April 1st. Jimerson was responding to a disturbance call at the Reserve Apartments in St. Martin, and that's when we were told he encountered 27-year-old Maylee Ross, who had a gun. Ross died there on the scene, and the deputy later died at the hospital. And so those are the big stories that we are following for you so far today, but it doesn't end there because, as you know, we are in the midst of a historic day for NASA as the Artemis 2 mission is coming to a close. Let's get this on the right screen. Once again, we're not there quite yet. So here we are. We're taking a live look now from just outside the spacecraft. You can see the moon still there, background looking lovely. And also we want to let you know that that spacecraft, when it re-enters Earth, is going to be falling at 24,000 miles per hour, and that's fast enough to fly from Los Angeles to New York in about 6 minutes. Very, very exciting stuff. We know that that splashdown is going to be happening at around 7:07 Central Time, I want to say. That's going to be 5:07 time on this Pacific side. So make sure you're staying tuned for that. We sure will. And we are praying that the crew gets back home safely. That's what we all want. All right, so thank you very much. And now we're going to go ahead and get ready for that question of the day. It was on the wrong screen before, but now we're ready to do it now. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but now we're ready. So we want to know, what kind of local businesses do you want to see more of here on the Gulf Coast? Let us know. All right, let's get into it. Steve Martin says farm-to-table restaurants. A lot of people agreeing with that. Caitlin says more Southern cooking and local seafood restaurants in Mobile. All right. Food trucks, some shopping small businesses. Let's see. stores in each area where locally crafted or grown goods are sold without corporate competition. So again, we want small businesses, more small businesses that, can do well here on the Gulf Coast. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see. Shay says bookstore and cafe concepts. That could be nice. A few more things Shay's suggesting there. Let's see. Ooh, someone says a gentleman's club. Let's go. Morgan says an authentic European bread bakery. It's different. Okay. What else do we have here? Joyce says a place that cooks locally caught fish, not just catfish, but other types of fish too. Okay. I see a vote for like vegan, plant-based restaurants. All right. So we got lots of options there, lots of things that people would like to see here on the Gulf Coast. And if you have anything you'd like to chime in and you'd like to see more of that here, go ahead and come into this question of the day and get involved in that conversation. And also, people are saying they want these things, but if you happen to know of any places around here and you're like, hey, Susie, like, hey, we already have one of those, go ahead and tell your neighbors about it so we can continue to appreciate what we do have here. I think that's a good idea. All right, guys, so thank you for participating in our question of the day. But now let's go ahead and get you ready for our Facebook poll. We want to know, when do you prepare for hurricane season? Heart for before the season, like for during the season, and give us a care for I don't prepare at all. All righty. Looks like a lot of folks are saying I prepare during the season. Fewer are saying before, but they're right there. They're neck and neck. All right. So you're doing the right thing. And you got one person there saying, I don't really care. But I'm sure they really do. They're probably just answering like that just to answer that way. I'm sure they care. All right. So there you go. That's how our poll shaped out today. But now I got to give you just a little bit of homework on this Friday. Go on over to our Facebook page. Show it some love. Give our page a thumbs up. Continue to stay updated on the big stories that we are following for you throughout the day. Our digital team constantly updating our page with all the new big stories, so that way you don't have to miss a thing. So make sure you are showing that some love and go ahead and look for our next question of the day and our next Facebook poll as well, so you can jump in and be a part of those conversations too. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us for News 5 Now. Make sure your TVs are turned to Channel 5 because before you know it, it's going to be 4 o'clock and time for the 4 on 5 to continue keeping up with the big stories that we're following for you throughout the day with Cherish Lombard and the rest of our awesome, awesome team. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us for News 5 Now. Have a great weekend.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You're watching News 5 Now. Brought to you by Green and Phillips.
I'm attorney David Green, and this is Judge. If you've been in a car wreck, finding out what your claim is worth is easy. Even Judge knows signing up is so easy that you don't even have to come in. Contact Green and Phillips right now.